Hi, Fifi. Good morning from Bobblehead Homestead. I am Jeff. Today is Sunday. It is in the 50s, cloudy, rainy. Supposed to have more rain here and there. You never know. The radar, anyway. I have got a ton of things I would like to do today. But we will start off with, I just left the plants in the truck bed last night. I put a tarp over it because it was raining. And it looks like they're doing alright. Well, take a quick look. Okay, this tray of Cosmos was the one that was just, there were maybe, I don't know, a handful, 8 cells that weren't just completely emptied. And they had all of it had just been devastated. So that tray, they're surviving. There's a few, not in that tray, but a few in other trays where, well, like this one on the end there, that one, they just droop over and don't recover. But most of them have recovered. I am amazed. I am just amazed. I still lost a few. But I gained some also. By splitting them up, I've got more Cosmos now than I did. And that back tray in the middle there, that was all new transplants taken from splitting the Cosmos. So, but the one thing is, the ones that I've, recovered are, it's going to take a while for their roots to reestablish and go through the stress, so I probably can't be doing those anytime soon. But a lot of the sunflowers in those peat pot things, they look like they're making it. They're getting leggy and struggling, but yeah, they're gonna make it. And the morning glories are gonna make it. Okay, I got stuff to do. Oh, that poor cow. It's been standing there for like 5 minutes just. Oh, they put up a gate. It can't get out. Not today, cow, not today. Step 1 is complete. I got the fencing moved into here, and I don't even know. I probably shouldn't have even done this, but I'm moving the chicken coop right there, hopefully, with any luck. And then I will move the fence again, so that it's on this side of the driveway, and it'll go back into there. And then their coop will be there. The one thing I'm not sure is I want to put the door the other way. So I got to turn that thing around. Okay, this should be fun. And I'm probably going to have to take this section of the fence down in order to maneuver the coop. So I'm hoping these chickens are smart enough to stick around and go back into the coop tonight. Only one way to find out. Alright, let's let the chickens out and see what they do. I gotta work on the coop and do some stuff, so they're gonna be on their own today. It's like maybe 10 a.m. No, probably like 9:30. But there's supposed to be more rain coming in, so I'm trying to get as much done as I can. I'll be working in the rain anyway. Okay, ladies. You are free. You are free. Yeah, it's not exactly Justin Rose running on the Bulls, but that'll work. No eggs. Hanging out in the driveway to start with. Good deal. What do you think? Is that gonna work? I'm about to find out. Although I gotta get the nesting box out of there. And alright. All this before noon. And luckily the rain is holding off. Back to work. Oh, this is cute. Mary Tyler Moore got out. She went over to check out. I see 1 and 2 over there. I don't know if 3's over there. What's up, Mary Tyler Moore? You're free. I hope you come back. It's almost in place and done, I promise. Now don't go getting any ideas of joining that other crew and roosting in the trees. Yeah, that's no fun. Besides, you're number 2. You ain't got nothing to worry about. My friends, it's not how you move a chicken coop, but it worked, so I'll take it. Oh man, now it's time for lunch, and then I gotta move all this fence to back there. Mary Tyler Moore got out, but I just lifted one section and threw some food down, and easy enough. Oh man. Thankfully, I don't have to do this very often. I went ahead and drilled so I can put wheels on both sides. Man, you can't steer that thing. There is no steering. But I don't know. It was the first time I tried it, so I'm sure it'll get easier. Especially because, you know, next time I don't have to. And the bolts that I got are too short. The nut just barely fits on, so then the wheel goes like that, and that makes it a little bit harder to, it doesn't matter. All I had to do was move it from there to there. And as long as it's going in a straight line, this thing, put the wheels on either side, so now I can, you know, put the wheels on this side and go back and go back and go back and go back, then put the wheels on the far side and use this in the front and bring it back forward. And that'll work. We'll see how they like it. Oh, and I gotta put the grounding rod in, and well, I'll do that after lunch. Okay, this is just nuts. They've been in there for 4 weeks and 1 day. 29 days they were in that same spot. And now I open up all this land, and where they at? They're back in there scratching through the hay. You guys are nuts. Yeah, we get along great, don't we? Oh yeah. And now all of that, in fact, I might just plant into that square. That's about 8 foot by 8 foot. Don't even move it. They're they're probably gonna move it for me. Oh, that's okay. But now I've opened up the other half of the flower patch, and I can start getting to work making garden beds over here. And you ladies can have some new territory with trees and shade. I think you'll like it. Alright, I'm hungry. It's time for lunch. Bonus! I got all 5 of them in the coop. So now I can close them in there. I can go have lunch. I can take a nap and not worry about them. Because the electric fence isn't on. I'm going to move it again, and I got to put the grounding rod in and reconnect it. And so now I can take my time doing that. And I will be putting hay on the ground in there. And same routine. Oh, it feels good to get this done. And now, when I pull up that tent, that thing has been there for almost 6 months now. So everything under that tent is going to be dead plants. So I can plant something in there. It acted just like the carpet did on the other side. Oh man, I've got a million things to do. But I'm having a blast. It is now 4 o'clock, and they seem to be enjoying it out here today. It hasn't been nearly as windy. And got a few drooped over here and there, but I think a lot of them are going to make it. We'll see what they look like in a couple days. Okay, I got my lunch in, but I didn't get my nap. Just so much to do. I'd like to take a nap, but now it's like already 4 o'clock, and it was more of a late lunch. And anyway, time to move this fence. But you've already seen me do that once today, so hopefully it'll go smoother this time. Well, that took entirely longer than I wanted. These things are, you figure it out after you do it a few times. But it's going behind the tent, back there and around, and so that'll work. Now I've got to hammer the grounding rod in. Fun, fun, fun. It's about 5:30 and it's starting to rain. It only sprinkled throughout the day, and it's only really sprinkling now, but any excuse I can get today. Oh, I didn't get as much done as I would have liked. Then again, I got more done than I thought. Moving those fences around took a lot longer. I was hoping to get some gladiolus bulbs planted, and some of those sunflowers. I was hoping to get those out there today too. But I knew the forecast, so. But this is a much different view now. Boy, this view from my front door has really changed throughout it's almost been 6 months that I've been living here. And I like to change the scenery. I like having the portable buildings like that chicken coop that I can move around, and the portable fencing that I can move around. And when I got here, this tree, that tree right in front of the gorilla cart, between that tree and the other tree to the left behind my truck, between those two trees and all the way, and then all the way over to the shed, that was all a muscadine bush and some other weeds and stuff like that. So you couldn't even see the front yard from the front door when I got here. That was all covered in muscadine. Which, you know, I got nothing against muscadine, but it wasn't in my plans for this place. And it really was in the way. It opened up the space quite a lot. In fact, you can still see all that jumbled mess up there. That's still the muscadine. And I'm afraid if I yank on it too hard, I'll yank the whole house shed thing down. But that's going to be it. Here we go for half-an-hour videos. I can see, like, you know, a dozen of those irises blooming. This is awesome. Oh yeah. I knocked one off. One bit the dust today in my attempts to move the fencing around. Yeah, some nice... Oh, and there's another... if it stops raining now, I can always do that tomorrow. Why do today what you can put off until tomorrow? Oh, that stuff on the right there, I still don't know what that is. Okay, hope everybody had a great weekend. I have no idea when this is going to be coming out, but take her easy.